IRS Tax Refunds. Welcome back, everyone. So happy to have you back for another breaking IRS news alerts and updates. Make sure you're watching till the very end. We have the next direct deposit date shared. We have some IRS notices to go over. We have alerts from the newsroom. Make sure you're watching till the very end. This information is being shared from IRS.gov. Let's go ahead and get started with the alerts from the IRS newsroom. The IRS is granting dyed diesel penalty relief as a result of Hurricane Ian, and those who are eligible, it says here that this applies to diesel fuel with sulfur content that does not exceed 15 parts per million and is sold for use or used by emergency vehicles on the highway in the state of Florida. Also, Hurricane Ian victims in Florida have until February 15, 2023 to file federal, individual, and business tax returns and to make tax payments. So this is good news for those who were affected and qualified. Make sure to share with anyone who you know may qualify for those penalty relief. All right, now the numbers still waiting to be processed. Updated September 30th, 2022. The IRS is now at 6.2 million on processed individual tax returns. That is a decrease from last week. As you can see, last week was 6.9 million, so they are making progress steadily. Now, unfortunately, the 1.6 million that require correction and review, that number is still the same from last week. So those of you that are under review, unfortunately, the IRS is still extremely backlogged. Make sure to contact the Taxpayer Advocate Service if you have been waiting an extremely long time at 1-877-777-4778. Now, for the paper returns, good news. We are at 4.6 million paper returns. Last week, they were at 5.6 million. So that is good news for those of you who filed on paper. Finally, they are making progress with the paper returns. If you did receive your refund and you filed on paper, make sure to share with us in the comments. All right. Now, moving on to the amended tax returns, they are at 1.5 million on process forms 1040X. Those are your amended tax returns. You can check the Where Is My Amended tool on IRS for the status, and remember, they are delayed on those amended returns as well, more than 20 weeks. That number also is a decrease of a slight decrease from 1.6 million last week to 1.5 million this week. Now, the good news, the next direct deposit date shared is October 3rd, 2022 and October 5th, 2022. Good news for those of you who received an update and will finally be getting your much needed delayed tax refund. Hopefully much more approvals are on the way. Now, CP 758 notice means that the IRS is investigating the information you provided and need additional documentation to verify the dependent exception and filing status you claim on your tax return. CP 75A notice. Oh, we went over that. That's a duplicate. Understanding your CP 7A notice. The IRS sent this notice because they receive a tax return from another taxpayer claiming a dependent or qualifying child with the same social security number as a dependent or qualifying child on your tax return. All right, so this means that both of you are claiming the same child, and the IRS will be investigating to see who is eligible to claim that child. All right, now that brings us to the end of this week's 2022 IRS tax refund update. Make sure to share with us in the comment section if you did get your refund or ask any questions. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to come back for all of the information that matters to you most. I am doing the research, so you do not have to. And I will see every one of you again very, very soon. As tax refunds.